Hi Aquarius, this is your Sun, Moon, and Rising reading for the month of April 2018. When I do a Sun, Moon, and Rising reading, I think in terms of layers of individuals. So if I find a reader that I resonate with, I'll watch all three. The sun is a sort of study of my personality, right? How I interact. The moon is the sign that people I'm really, really close to experience, people with whom I let my guard down. So that would be, roommates I live with comfortably, significant others I live with comfortably, long-term partners, children, people I've worked with a really long time, anyone that I am just completely at ease with, of absolutely zero self-consciousness with. And then the ascendant sign, so important in determining someone's chart. But for these purposes, it's about the image that I show to people who I don't really know. My image management, how I am in new situations, how I'm seen from the outside. That's the information that I gather when I watch my ascendant. So this is a variation of the traditional Gypsy Tarot spread. I'm going to read this from left to right. The first column is you, the second column is your environment. The third is what is known to you. This is what is unknown to you, your hopes and fears, your near future, your overall outcome. This is the condition of you, condition of your environment, etc. This is what's manifesting, and this is what is at the root of that. So we'll just get started, Aquarius, and I'll fill you in as we go along. So Aquarius, in the month of April, you're represented by the card of conflict. You may have some inner conflict, or you may be in some conflict. And Aquarius, that's manifesting as the King of Swords. The fixed sign of air. Well, the cardinal sign of air is Libra. And the mutable sign of air is Gemini, so guess who this is? This is you, Aquarius, the King of Swords. So this conflict is manifesting your true self. And what's at the root of that is the moon, something obscured, something hidden. The card of Pisces. So maybe you object to what is hidden. Let's look at your environment. In your environment, we have the Two of Pentacles, something being juggled. Something that needs to come into balance. And that condition is manifesting the sun. Well, that's a good thing. And what's at the root of that in your environment is the Ten of Pentacles, the legacy card, which is also a good thing. It's great abundance, juggling, happiness in your environment. Let's look at what you know. Okay, so you know that you either know about a Capricorn or you know that there is some kind of trap or sense of being trapped or some kind of, something that's making you feel bound, that isn't real or that needs to be overcome. And that's manifesting as the Queen of Wands, which is the card of Aries, which is a female fire energy, protected by her intuition, an exuberant, enterprising, wise female who's learned all the lessons of life and yet still loves life very much. And what's at the root of that is the Empress energy, so a very creative energy. Okay, let's see, Aquarius. What is unknown to you? What is unknown to you is there is a new opportunity coming in. And that new opportunity is manifesting as love. Central to your reading is pure love energy. And that could be love between two people, that could be love of family, love of your life, love of your job. But it is central to your reading and unknown to you. And it is coming in fast. Fast-moving energy is at the root of that opportunity that manifests in love. Let's look at your hopes and fears, Aquarius. You fear that what the universe is offering you won't excite you. And that's manifesting as strength. You're bearing up under those conditions. What's at the root of that is the Page of Wands. So this is something really beautiful coming into your life in the form of learning. And this is in your hopes and fears column. Maybe you hope to learn the strength to accept what's coming toward you. Something having to do with this that you know about, that's been created and is somehow manifesting as this Queen of Wands energy. You are conflict or you are conflicted, driven by secrecy in order to be true to yourself. Your environment is a productive, successful one that requires balance and juggling, but it's happy overall. You know about some kind of force that's creating this fiery energy. This is always about, if it's not a Capricorn, it's about believing one has no choice. You know, having a false sense of being trapped. What you don't know is that there's pure love, Ace of Cups, coming in fast. A new opportunity. Let's look at your near future. In your near future, strategy, being tactical. Manifesting as the Tower. Something coming down that wasn't properly assembled in the first place. Disruptive, but ultimately productive. And at the root of that is pure fire energy, what I like to call mojo. Pure fire energy. Your overall outcome is competition, manifesting as choosing a path, being in your own power. You hold that in your hand. And at the root of that is victory. Okay, Aquarius, give me a minute here. We'll look at your April. I'm going to look at this. 8 of Pentacles, overall energy. 8 of Pentacles, okay. This is what I've got, Aquarius. You've worked hard to make your life a certain way, and there's a sort of fly in the ointment. You see it. And you might be the only one who sees it, but you know for certain that you see it. And you aren't going to let it. Your attitude is that you're not going to let it destroy anything. And so you're sort of on guard against it. And it's bringing up, it's creating a fire in you. In the meantime, if you're not careful, you may miss the love, the actual love. You may be so focused on this sort of, what I'm thinking of as a fly in the ointment, you know. You don't fully understand it in the beginning of the month, but you're beginning to sense it. You know that it's there and you plan to address it. And you have fear about it. You have fear about something new that's coming in, disrupting things. And so, driven by this fire in you, since it's so important, you are tactical and you are going to allow certain things to just kind of burn down. And it's going to create some competition. This maybe in like a work environment, could be a family environment. Suppose it could be in love life. But overall, it's going to create some competition. But you are going to end up standing in your personal power. Because ultimately, you've worked too hard not to be victorious. And a card under there is the 3 of Cups. And then the 3 of Pentacles. So there's been a lot of hard work, collaborative work. You know, there's a family or a social circle involved here. But overall, you've worked really hard and are not willing to sacrifice your victory. So you're sort of hyper-vigilant in the month of April. Ultimately successful. You do end up seizing the day, so to speak. You know, just don't miss the love, Aquarius. All right. That's your April. I hope it's amazing. Thank you so much for being here.